Well, this wonderful city offers the visitors so much, including football. Barcelona, of course. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Barcelona, and they take on Real Oviedo.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
And the Barcelona shape looks like this. Marc-André ter Stegen starts in goal. Ousmane Dembele plays with Ansu Fati out wide, and leading the line today, Robert Lewandowski. And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, it's the basic 4-4-2 formation, but played well it can be really effective. And key to its success are the wide midfield players. They have to be fit, they need to be able to run with the ball, and they need to double up with their fullbacks. It's a really tough role for them.
A disfrutar todos de este partido.
And the contest begins. Pedri. Jules Koundé on the ball. Dembele. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Cleared away.
Well, the mere mention of the name Robert Lewandowski can have the effect of striking fear in opposing defences. What do you expect to see from him today, Stuart?
Well, he's such a natural finisher. He has everything a good goal scorer needs. Composure, technique and awareness. He will certainly need to be tightly marked today.
Christensen. Extremely sloppy in possession. Viti Rosada. Dembele. Determined defending. Hugo Rama. Now with De Jong. Dembele. Louise Me. And winning it back. Koundé. Ronald Araujo. And a strong tackle. Enrique. And he might be through here. Oh, denied by the keeper.
Well, what more can you say? That's goalkeeping at its very best.
Now sending it in. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. And I think the threat has been averted. Well, I must say, no shortage of space for Barcelona. Happy to take on the shot. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be?
Aviso importante para el dueño de un descapotable gris de marca italiana y matrícula par. Diríjase a la cabina de la entrada del parking, por favor.
Read it well. This is looking threatening. Well, possibilities in the centre. Not really the ideal clearance. Danger averted for now. Well, there to intercept. Well, such a high degree of difficulty, not quite in the end.
Well, how good was that? It's such a difficult piece of skill, which he made look so easy. That deserved a goal.
Lost possession. And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. Can he make it count? Thwarting him. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper.
Well, that save just about keeps them in this, but they have to pose more of a threat at the other end.
Well, on the back of that breathtaking piece of goalkeeping, can they keep the ball and create? Well, spot on with that challenge. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. That's a well-struck pass. Well, that was a terrific attack, but they'll be disappointed about the way it ended.
Well, it's good play. They force the error, break forward quickly and create the opening. However, the finish didn't match the rest of it.
Koundé. So inching towards half-time and Barca with the lead. Stuart, what strikes you about what they've put into the first half?
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
Not a huge chunk of added time, 1 minute. Well, the first 45 minutes have come and gone here in Catalonia.
Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, Derek, he took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations and he had a real impact on the play.
And they kick off here. Enrique. Oh, denied by the keeper.
Well, what more can you say? That's goalkeeping at its very best.
Well, I must say, no shortage of space for Barcelona. Happy to take on the shot. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating. Well, that was a terrific attack, but they'll be disappointed about the way it ended.
Well,
And the second half underway, with Barcelona looking to build upon what was a largely positive first half showing. Fati. Dembele on the ball. Jordi Alba. There to take it away. Sergi Enrique. Good-looking sequence, but they took care of the situation defensively. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Luis Mee. A bit of running room now on the wing. And a chance to whip it in here. Turning inside, where's he going to go? Surely! Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of avoiding any silly mistakes.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
So back underway, with the scoreline standing at 2-0.
Con el 8, Pedri.
Given away by Busquets.
Well, no surprise there. Barcelona have enjoyed most of the possession and as a result have dominated the game. Some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch, and I don't think anything's going to change that.
So a goal kick is what's coming up here. And time for the change now. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Offside by quite a lot. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution.
Atención, medio hombre de refresco en Barcelona. Sale de la cancha. Con el 5, Sergio Busquets. Entrará en el terreno de juego con el 19, Casey.
And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Real chance. And a goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, it's great goalkeeping. What a big save that is.
And time for the change now.
Sergi Enrique. Entrará en la cancha con el 8, Manu Vallejo.
Well, they weren't able to capitalise. Sanchez. Well, not the pass he had in mind. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Jimmy. Rosada. And he's beaten him here. Takes the shot. Well denied by the keeper, but really he only has himself to blame. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. And he takes it on, and the keeper more than equal to it. Can someone get on the end of this? The clearance wasn't decisive. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. And he's broken free. Well, he's missed the chance, and the keeper didn't have to do very much. 10 minutes left for play. Couldn't keep it. Crossing opportunity. Oh, he looks threatening. Easy save. Perfect tackle. De Jong. Well, that's not textbook defending. Chance to finish. And a goal! If there were any remaining doubts, that will settle the issue.
Well, this is worth seeing again. Just look how Frankie de Jong goes beyond his man, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Oh, this is looking promising. Well, in the final analysis, it was good defending. So 3 minutes of stoppage time it'll be. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. All hands on deck. And he's through here. Oh, couldn't beat the goalkeeper. And really should have been able to. Well, really intense pressure applied. And that is that. Very satisfying from the Barca point of view. A victory here. What did you think of their overall display?
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.
Well, I must say, no shortage of space for Barcelona. Happy to take on the shot. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating. And a chance to whip it in here. Turning inside. Where's he going to go? Surely! Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of avoiding. Real chance. And a goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, it's great goalkeeping. What a big save that is.
And he takes it on. And the keeper more than equal to it. Well, that's not textbook defending. And a goal! If there were any remaining doubts, that will settle the issue.